Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Feng Shaofeng once said affectionately, "The most correct decision in my life is to marry Zhao Liying and have a son with her." This sentence fully expresses his cherishment and reluctance to part with his past marriage. Although the two have been divorced for many years, Feng Shaofeng's words still show his deep attachment to Zhao Liying. Looking back on the past, the former golden boy and jade girl walked into the marriage hall hand in hand, which attracted countless blessings from netizens. After marriage, they lived a low-key life, welcomed the birth of their son together, and their family was once happy. Although they eventually parted ways for various reasons, Feng Shaofeng never denied the significance of this relationship. When he said that touching sentence emotionally in an interview, his eyes were full of tenderness and memories, which made people sigh. Perhaps, as he said, Zhao Liying was the most shining existence in his life and his deepest attachment. Today, although the two have embarked on different life trajectories, this past is still remembered by the outside world. Feng Shaofeng's words not only reflect his sincere feelings for Zhao Liying, but also make people believe that even if the love they once had has become a thing of the past, it is still worth cherishing and remembering. Perhaps, the most touching appearance of love is that even after many years of separation, they still regard each other as the most beautiful decision in life. In the countless days and nights of getting along, they have grown from appreciating each other, acting in harmony, to quietly falling in love. Love quietly sprouts but comes with great force. Especially during the filming of Do You Know It Should Be Green, Fat, Red and Thin, Gu Tungai played by Feng Shaofeng and Sheng Minglin played by Zhao Liying. In the play, love and hate are intertwined, and they support each other. This plot seems to have become a reflection of their real emotions. In and out of the play, the two interact frequently and sprinkle sugar, and have been photographed in the same sweet frame many times, which makes countless fans full of expectations and blessings for this love story of getting married in the play and becoming true outside the play. On October 16, 2018, Zhao Liying's birthday, Feng Shaofeng made a high-profile declaration of love with an official announcement, and the news of their marriage instantly set off the entire network. Subsequently, the birth of their son added a perfect color to this love story. However, the seemingly happy fairy tale ushered in a turning point in 2021. The moment the divorce announcement was released was like a thunderclap, which made countless people unbelievable. To this day, Feng Shaofeng still mentions Zhao Liying in interviews, and his words are full of emotion and tenderness, which makes people sigh. Perhaps, even if some people are separated, they will always occupy the softest position in each other's hearts. And this love that once illuminated each other's youth will eventually become the most irreplaceable chapter in their lives. Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying were once the most enviable pair of people in the Chinese film and television industry. At a film and television festival in 2019, Zhao Liying rarely confided in public, "I want to love." At that moment, there was a soft light in her eyes, which seemed to foreshadow the quiet opening of a romantic story. At that time, the two were filming together in Wuxi. As time went by, they fell in love, and the tacit understanding between them quietly fermented. The media camera has captured the scene of them walking side by side many times. Zhao Liying gently held Feng Shaofeng's hand, with a natural and gentle expression. The tacit understanding without words has long been better than thousands of words. They went from screen lovers to real life, step by step extending the lingering emotions in the play to outside the play, triggering heated discussions and blessings from the whole network. There is no vigorous publicity, only silent companionship, and the slowly warming feelings are like spring breeze and rain, nourishing each other's hearts. In that romantic and simple era, they used the most sincere emotions to interpret a beautiful story from cooperation to love. Although they did not grow old together in the end, the years they once walked hand in hand are still remembered by countless fans. This relationship may be short, but it is real and touching, like a low-pitched love song, which softens the time. The filming of Do You Know It Should Be Green, Fat, Red and Thin is not only the birth of a film and television work, but also seems to be a record and reflection of a true love. When the crew was looking for the male lead Gu Tungai, Zhao Liying did not hesitate to recommend Feng Shaofeng. This move was not only a recognition of Feng Shaofeng's acting skills, but also full of her firm trust in their relationship. In the play, Gu Tungai and Sheng Minglin went through twists and turns and finally stayed together for life. Outside the play, Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying also gradually got closer in their daily life. From cooperation to acquaintance, from appreciation to love, this relationship is like a long stream, warm and moving. They were photographed walking hand in hand on the street while on vacation abroad, behaving intimately and naturally. At that time, they did not have the high profile of official announcements, nor did they have overwhelming marketing, but only the sweetness and tacit understanding that could not be hidden. Fans still feel a lot of emotion when they look back on those photos and moments. It seems to be the purest form of love, a dream that people don't want to wake up. Although the two later chose their own paths in life, this love that was blessed and witnessed by countless people still exists gently in memories, just like the line in the play, "You and I will grow old together, and don't ask about vanity." This emotion has long been deeply imprinted in the hearts of countless viewers and fans. However, good times are always short. In 2021, the news that the two suddenly announced their divorce was like a blockbuster bomb, detonating the entire network. For a time, there was a lot of discussion on social platforms, and hot searches instantly dominated the list. Some people feel deeply sorry and feel sad that this love that was once regarded as a fairy tale has come to an end. Others are full of doubts and try to find reasons for separation and clues. Some people believe that Zhao Liying is independent and strong in character, has a strong sense of career, and is unwilling to succumb to the traditional family role setting, while Feng Shaofeng appears to be gentle and introverted, lacks dominance, and may find it difficult to control a partner as dazzling and strong as Zhao Liying. As a result, fans of both sides launched a long and fierce war of words on the internet, arguing about who is more worthy and who made more mistakes, and even digging up old accounts and exposing privacy, which once pushed the two parties to the forefront of public opinion. But love or not is never a black and white choice. Perhaps, as they said in the statement, break up peacefully, and still be the parents of the child in the future. This restraint and decency is actually the sobriety of adults, and it is also the most gentle letting go and fulfillment of each other. After all, people who really love each other, even if they can't grow old together in the end, are worthy of leaving the most beautiful sight in each other's hearts. After the divorce, Zhao Liying did not indulge in past emotions, but was reborn like a phoenix, showing unprecedented tenacity and growth. She did not use emotional topics to hype, but chose to respond to the doubts and concerns of the outside world with one high-quality work after another, and steadily consolidated her position in the entertainment industry. She once said frankly, "I am not afraid of failure, I am only afraid of stagnation." This sentence not only shows her professional beliefs, but also reflects her deep understanding of life. Whether it is the graceful tenderness in ancient costume dramas or the independence and perseverance in modern dramas, Zhao Liying uses her full acting skills to portray each role vividly and movingly. In Happiness to 10,000 Homes, she played He Xingfu, who spoke bravely and adhered to principles, and won wide acclaim from the audience. Su Bangsha in Wind Blows Half Summer broke the stereotype of weak female protagonist and interpreted the reality and tension of a strong woman in the business world. Zhao Liying proved with her strength that even in the face of emotional ups and downs, she can still go more steadily and further. Today, she is no longer the little girl labeled as a vase, but a powerful actor who speaks with actions. After experiencing the ups and downs of emotions, Zhao Liying has become more sober and more determined, and has become a role model in the eyes of many women, not dependent, not compromising, and shining with her own efforts. Feng Shaofeng chose another way to face the new stage of life. He gradually faded out of the public eye, his output of works decreased significantly, and he no longer appeared frequently on major screens and events. Instead, he focused more on his family, especially on getting along with his son. He once said emotionally in an interview, "Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying's marriage seems to be a microcosm of the entertainment industry. Under that glamorous appearance, there are countless practical problems that ordinary couples need to face. When the passion fades, what remains is the collision of daily trivial life needs and values." Some people say that their marriage is a failure, but some people think that their separation is a kind of maturity.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.